have you heard this one? Where maybe it was you that brought this up when we were sitting down. But if he goes for the third term, do the Dems bring Barrack for the third term?
Son, that's it.
Yeah.
That's Floyd versus Pacquiao. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see.
Everything's wrestling, bro. We just want good matchups. We just want
good matchups.
That's right. Do you care more about term limits or matchups?
I want matchups, baby.
Yeah.
I want match. After we fix all this nonsense, I want matchups.
Election mania.
I think we should do, since everything is wrestling, maybe we should take a little time and help the Democrats understand the wrestling of their party. Because I think Republicans understand the wrestling of their party.
Oh, they sure do.
They really get the wrestling more than anything.
Yeah.
It's probably the most important thing to them is the wrestling. We'd like maybe a little bit more focus on policy. I mean, but
they get it so much they got Hulk Hogan up there.
They get it. So there's a moment. I hope you guys can bring this up. This shit cracked me up. RFK is on. Shout out to RFK. He's a real one, bro. This motherfucker is like. He's like Mariah the Scientist to Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Like, he's riding for Donald Trump. So he's on Tucker Carlson's pod. And, I don't know if somehow it brings up geopolitics, right? And Tucker's like, yeah, so, what do you think about Donald Trump? And then RFK goes, I remember I was on a plane with him and he was telling me about the Middle East, and he brought out a napkin and he drew a map of the Middle East and told me the number of troops we had in each one of these locations in the Middle East. And Tucker goes, wait, are you telling me that Donald Trump drew a map of the Middle East from memory? He goes, yep, from memory. And Tucker just goes, that's his face. But you need that kind of ride or die wrestling in order to push the agenda. So do we help the Dems?
So that's what we call it out, ride or die wrestling? Or
you need
ultimate dick sucking.
Yeah, you need someone to completely lie. Oh, here it is. Go watch.
That's crazy.
Make sure I got this right. Trump on the plane the other day drew a map of the Mideast.
He drew a map of the Mideast.
An accurate map.
Yeah, an accurate map of the Mideast.
With troop strength.
Yes, with troop strength in each of the nations. So, I saw that.
Even Tucker, who is the mouthpiece for the China, the editor could have kept that shit out, but he's like, nah, this is too crazy. RFK out here trying to unvaccinate us, saying shit like that.
That is
Oh my God.
Anyway, okay, so
the wrestling for Democrats. What do they need to do?
Okay, what is most important? Because I think the goal for most sane Americans is we have two options for president every single election, and they're both awesome.
Yeah.
And it's really tricky which one we have to go for.
Yeah.
And that's how you know that we're in a pretty good situation.
Right.
Right? I think
the ideal. That's the dream.
We're not so tribal that we're just like, oh, fuck Democrats or oh, fuck Republicans. We would like two people who are really speaking to the things that are bothering us, and they're going to go satisfy those things. Fair enough?
Yeah.
How do we do that? Obviously, the election showed that Democrats are a little bit off from what the majority of people want.
Yeah.
Now, their policies might actually satisfy what those people want. They might have good policies for working class people. They might have good policies for labor. They might have good policies they might even have good policies for the border. I don't even fucking know what their border thing is. I thought that their messaging was horrible. But their messaging has, one, been horrible. And two, the perception of them is atrocious. This is where we get into the wrestling.
Yeah.
So let's just